I picked a really long problem to demonstrate payroll, and it's one of my least favorite parts of accounting, so I'll be grumping my way through it, she says with a smile. This is problem 3 from chapter 11. For the first part, we have to calculate how much of the person's gross pay is subject to Social Security taxes. We are told that after $117,000, no more will be taxed. I wish I made that much in a year. Dahlia has already made $115,900. She will only be taxed on $1,100 of the $2,000 she made this week. Multiply the $1,100 by 0.62 and you get $68.20. Trey has earned $116,100 so far, and the current amount is $900, which means he'll be taxed on that entire amount. If you plug in the numbers, Connect calculates it for you. Keisha and Chi are nowhere near close to the upper limit, so they'll be taxed on the whole amount too. For the next part, Medicare is 1.45% forever, no matter how much you make. Each of the employees is subject to that tax. Plug in their pay, multiply by 0.145, and for Dahlia you get $29. Again, as you plug in the numbers, Connect does the calculations for you. One of the nice things about Connect. Part 3. This is the employer's FICA taxes for Social Security. The employer has to match the amount withheld from the employee, so these numbers are the same as Part 1. Part 4, again, the employer has to match the amount withheld from the employee for Medicaid, so the numbers are the same as for Part 2. Part 5. For FUTA, the employer has to contribute 0.6% of the first $7,000 each employee earns, because all but Chi have made more than $7,000. The only one we have to worry about is Chi. However, if you don't put in zeros, Connect will yell at you. Part 6 asks you to calculate SUTA. Again, this is only for the first $7,000 an employee earns, so once again we only have to worry about Chi. Part 7 asks you about the health insurance contribution, which you are told is half of the $60 for employee fee, so plug in $30 across. Part 8 asks you to calculate the 8% that the employer contributes to a pension for each employee. For Dahlia, it's 8% of $2,000, or 160. For Trey, it's 8% of 900, or 72. For Keisha is 8% of 450, or 36. And Chi is 8% of 400, or 32. Connect calculates the total payroll expense to the company for each employee for you. That was fun, wasn't it?